Hey there everybody, how y'all doing? Hope everybody's having a wonderful day or night, and welcome back to my channel. As always, I'm Deluxe. Alright, let's do another freaking Transformer review because I love some freaking Transformer. I love me some freaking Legends. Finally got this in from Show Z Store. Definitely go check that out. Everything in the description. Use the Deluxe 32 at the code up there at the top. Really helps out the channel. I really appreciate that. So, finally got this in. This is MS-B57 Triceratops. This is our Slag or Slug, whichever you want to call him. I'll call him Slag. There you go. Nice box art. Throw it back to the 80s. Love it. Magic Square. There you go. Triceratops. There you go. On the back, you got some little stats and everything, which is pretty neato petito. On the back, you got a nice little picture. He's riding off in the sunset or something. That's pretty cool. Triceratops. Why they didn't, just gave him that right there, I don't know. But anyways, there you go. Warning, choking hazard, all that good stuff. All right. Let's take a quick look what Slag comes with. All right. First things first, they do come with a nice little card. Nicely done, just like the box and everything. You do got some stats. That is awesome. Triceratops, and they do come with instructions always. Like always, Magic Square, a little pain in the butt to transform, so I guess they're okay. And he gets a set of hands, which has some little fingers that spray out like that, and it does have a little hinge thing right there, so you can move it up and down. That is nice. He comes with this little gun. It's gray plastic, got a little sculpt work in there, kind of plain Jane, just like the Magic Square stuff is, straight G1 cartoon and everything. And then you have his sword, which is painted, which is nice. They painted it silver. I like that. Got a little sculpt work in there, not much, but yeah, not bad. So that's pretty cool. So all right, that is what he comes with. Whee! All right, here is Magic Square Slag, Triceratops, Slug, whatever you want to call him, in his alt mode, and it is straight toon. That's what they're going for, straight out of the cartoon. Here he is. A couple issues with mine, especially tolerances like always, and I'll go with that in a second. But these things right here are pain in the freaking taint, man. I swear to God, I couldn't. So they're supposed to flip up all the way and kind of fill in this gap right here because they can push in and it will have a bigger gap. But once you put the tail in, you tab in the tail right here inside. It just kind of moves them and you really can't push them back up. So that really sucks. I just got tired of messing with that. And then you got this right here. So you can move this. There's a, gappage right here, but that does cover it. So that's pretty cool. But there is a hole right there. And speaking of holes, this right here, that's kind of weird. Grimlock has one too as well. It just kind of gets annoying. But yeah, that's kind of weird. Another thing is, all of it is matte plastic. You got that matte finish, and you got this right here, which has got a nice shiny gloss to it. And mine's scratched up too as well. Why they didn't do the matte finish for everything, it's just weird. Just kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. Just weird. Black plastic right there. Only pain is you got the red and black right here, and you got blue eyes, which look nice. You can open up the mouth. He does have that port right there where you can put a flame effect in there, which it doesn't come with one. But as far as articulation, no hip movement at all, and that's weird. I don't like that. The New Age one has some decent head movement, but this one doesn't move at all. The only thing you can open up the mouth. Once again, the tolerances, these are pretty. This is a little tight right here. But you can go all the way, around if you want to, and you do got the that extension right there, so you can pee on a fire hydrant. You do have a bend right there for the kind of elbow, I guess, and you got a swivel right there, and then once again you got this. Now this is loosey-goosey, a little loosey-goosey, and this one is tight. Now there is a screw right here. I tried to unscrew it, but I didn't want to strip it, so it was so tight, so I just left it alone. But you can move it back and forth and start getting a little looser. All the way around, and like I said, you do have this kind of and it does get stuck stuck in there, so sometimes you may have to move this, push that in a little bit, and see it's kind of stuck right there, and then you can move. Well, it does have a bend right there, so you got that, and you got a swivel for the foot, and no tail movement at all. So yeah, pretty limited in the articulation department. And you got the hole. Like I said, this gap right here, I tried to press this as best I could. That's as far as I can get it. And that's just, like I said, you can't really see it, in dyno mode, but it is there. Just want to point that out. Just a gap right here, gap right here, gap right there. There's just some gaps, man. I don't know what they're doing, but all right, there you go. That is Slag in his alt mode. All right, real quick, there they are together, the three that I have right now. So we just need Swoop and Snarl. But here they are. I'll give you a little scale and everything. Sludge a little bigger than him. Grimlock's taller. So yeah, these are, golly, come on now. It is I do have a smooth surface, so they do kind of start spreading out, doing the splits and everything. But I think they look good together. Like I said, straight out of the cartoon, man. That's what they're going for. So there you go. There is the 3 Dinobots. All right, and there is Wheelie. There is Magic Square Prowl. There is New Age Toxitron. He's a big fella. You got the Red Alert from Siege. And we'll throw in Dustbuster Jazz. And one more Jazz, why not? We got Phoenix Toys Jazz. And yeah, so he's pretty good size. And there's some scale for you. right, back to transformation, and once again, shouldn't be that hard, but you know, it's not terrible, not as bad, and I think it's a little easier than the Grimlock and the Sludge. But the upper part, you got, I do like how the tail, like it does, like Inferno does, for the MP and for the New Age, how the tail goes in, kind of hides in there. So that's pretty cool. I like that transformation. So, not overall, not a terrible transformation. The tolerances, once again, I mean, these things slide really easy. You can make them taller if you want to, but he kind of looks goofy, but they're supposed to be like this. This thing keeps getting untabbed. I don't know what, I've messed around with the inside of it, trying to move the leg to the, you know, right, but it will just not stay in sometimes. I mean, it just pops open all the time. So, you know, kind of, you know, pain in the butt to do that. But here he is. Nice head sculpt. Got the silver, the blue eyes, really only green paint right there. He's got some sculpt marker here for the wings, which is nice. And not very much paint after that. You know, you got that back here. So that's about it. It cleans up really good, you know, straight tune, you know, that's what he's going for. So that's nice. The horns do move a little bit right here. The wings do have a hinge right here, and they hinge up right here too, so you can move them out of the way. These little parts right here, they're supposed to fold down. I mean, you can leave them up if you want to, but I think they look a little better going behind this right here. All right, so as far as articulation, kind of have to move this out of the way to get the head articulation, which can go all the way around. I can look up quite a bit, look down quite a bit on a hinge right there. No attitude or anything like that, but you know, you can get a decent amount of range. You just have to move this out of the way. So that's pretty cool. Go up to about right there. These little shoulder things get in the way. So you can move them out of the way, I guess, if you want, and you can get about that right there. You can go all the way around if you want. The tolerances are tight for the go around, but a little loosey-goosey right here. But you do have a butterfly, but you know, just like a Grimlock and Sludge, they don't really tab in that well, so they do a little loosey-goosey. So then you got a nice elbow bend. I like that. That's pretty cool. You do got a bicep swivel, but once you start doing the bicep swivel, it starts moving stuff out of the way. You do have a hand swivel to pop off the hand. You just pull it out, and you can switch out the hand if you want to. So very nice. You do have a waist swivel, so very nice, and nothing really hinders it, so the little backpack doesn't get in the way. You do have a ab crunch as well, but you can look up, and it doesn't defeat the purpose of the ab crunch. So I like that. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, the wings do move and everything. This is supposed to tab in right here. This little gray part is supposed to tab into that red part. All right. Van Damme all day, every day. And like I said, they will start to slide down just like that. You can go all the way. So this little, the skirt is supposed to go with this, but it's really tight. So you do that like that. You can kick up all the way, more than you need. But then you got to kind of work with it to do that. But it doesn't go back very far, just like normal for Magic Square. The booty gets in the way. You do have a thigh swivel all the way around. This will say it's just real loosey-goosey. You got a double knee, which is nice. You got, you know, you get, 90 degrees, but then you can move it a little further. So that's very nice. And no tilt up or down, but you do have a rocker. So you got a nice rocker. So that's pretty cool. And like I said, it cleans up really good in the back. You know, like I said, this usually will come on tab, but it's doing good right now. And you got the back right there, so that's pretty good. All right, and with the weapons, they do fit just fine. You just put that in there and put that in here. And there is Slag holding his weapons. All right, just, man, the tolerances are really just something, but there you go. All right, and there they are together in their bot modes. You got Sludge, Slag, and Grimlock, and I think they look really, really great. The tune accuracy is just awesome. Like I said, it looks like they popped out of the cartoon from 84, 85. So yeah, it looks really good. I think the scale looks pretty good too as well. Sludge is a little bigger than Slag a little bit, and so is Grimlock. You don't count the the crown, and then this part right here. But I think they look really, really good together. So that's really nice. So I can't wait for Swoop and Snarl. So there you go. The three I have: Sludge, Slag, and Grimlock. And there's Magic Square Ultra Magnus, Optimus Prime, and Mirage. Then you got New Age Megatron, Optimus Prime, Mirage, and Bumblebee. And then Dr. Woo Woo Woo, Ultra Magnus, Cosmos, and Ramjet. They got one of the Seekers from Iron Factory. You got Core Class Prime and Wheatley. And then you got Tits McGee Retgar. And that's some scale for you. And Crapagonics, Crappy Tool Paper, AAA Battery, Carmex, Cabears, Kicker, and Squeaks. More scale. Well, hey there, everybody. If you made this far, as always, I freaking appreciate that. All right, final thoughts on Magic Square. This is Triceratops, Slag, Slug, whatever you want to call him. I'll call him Slag. So, overall, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. The tolerances are really killing me. This will not stay tabbed in that well. My gosh. Okay, so if you want to tune, you know, straight out of the cartoon Legend Scale Dinobots, these are perfect. They look great, you know, as far as that. You know, they got the matte finish, which I didn't really understand, you know, in Dino, you know, I like the, you know, the Dino modes are really good. The alt modes look good. Just for that little, you know, the back shiny part for the plastic. I don't know why they did that. You know, like it sticks out like a sore thumb. But some of the things I didn't like, you know, underneath you have that big gap. You have the little two things on the back of his tail that would, you know, they kind of moved in as well. That was getting annoying. So after a while, so yeah. But overall, the you know, the alt mode looks pretty good. Don't like that the head doesn't move at all and the tail doesn't move. So the articulations, you know, it's really lacking. You know, it's got the legs move pretty good, but the head movement. Really disappointed in that. Transformation, not as bad as Grimlock and Sludge, but it's still a pain in the butt a little bit. But it's getting a little easier. Maybe Swoop and Snarl will be, you know, a lot easier. But I can understand why they use the plastic. You know, use this matte finish. A lot of people don't like Magic Square because of that matte finish. But I think the reason why they do it is just because they're going for the tune and the way their engineering and transformation is. If they had New Age plastic, you couldn't be able to do all this stuff that you can do with this. So, as far as transformation, so the transformation is not terrible. You know, I didn't want to throw it across the room or anything like that. So, and like I said, I like how the tail goes in like the Inferno does with the ladder. I like that. That's pretty cool. I like that transformation. So, bot mode, it looks fine. Like I said, the biggest issue I have with this thing and the other two are tolerances. Man, these legs extend real easy. They just, you know, they won't snap into place or, you know, or lock or anything like that. Like I said, this inner thigh, this one right here, this one's fine. It's this one right here, it keeps untabbing all the time, and that gets really annoying, especially when you're trying to, you know, pose him or anything like that. When I was trying to take some pictures, it just kept popping out and really annoying. Articulation is great across the board. You have everything you need. You know, butterfly, the head, you know, the head movement is really good. You got a ab crunch, so really nice on the articulation. Paint wise, not very much paint at all. But where it is put, you know, it's on there pretty good, but they're not known for their paint. And materials, like I said, just the tolerances, man, they kill me. They get a little better with this one. He's better than the Grimlock and the Sludge, I think, but still got some, you know, tight areas and some really loose areas. So just be wary of that. I like the weapons. It does come with a sword. That's pretty cool. I will be doing a versus, should be out Saturday. Hopefully I'll put that out for that, so you can see the difference between New Age and Magic Square and see which one you like. And yeah, other than that, you know, he's fine. I'm glad I'm getting some Dinobots. We just need 2 more, and we need 1 more from New Age, and we'll be complete. I'm excited. And there's a rumor that New Age has got a 6th one coming, so they combine. I hope it's not true, but we'll see. We'll see. So hit me up some likes, shares, prayers, and Care Bears. Hit that sub button for me if you don't mind. It all helps out the channel. Hit me up some comments. I'm sure everybody, you know, a lot of people already got this guy. There's lots of reviews out there. I need to go watch some reviews. Larkin's got his out, and some others I got to watch theirs and everything, see how they did. And I guess I'll see you in the next Transformer review. And as always, be good to yourself. Hail freaking Transformers and hail freaking Magic Square and Legend Scale, man. I love it's such a great time to be a Legends collector, man. And excuse me, I should have left him in alt mode to do that, you know, and everything. Crushed his, you know, baby. And excuse me, you know, remember the movie? Boop and boop. All right, good night, folks.